Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Rep My Block show. My co-host is muted. There you go.
What's up?
This your girl, KeyIce.
There it is. Finally, my computer up. And Grandmaster Bass Monstar. What's up? I am muted again?
Okay, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Hold on, don't touch it. I'm gonna image. Okay, there you go. You unmuted
Okay.
yourself.
All
It's like
right.
a delay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Before when we were standing in the studio, it was not delaying anything. As soon as we go
Right.
live, when it wants
Exactly.
to act up.
That's how it be.
StreamYard, fix it. Fix it,
That's how it
StreamYard. Get
be
your
for
stuff together,
sure.
man. How are
But
you,
yeah,
Key
y'all.
Ice?
I'm doing okay.
Welcome to
Staying Yeah, so staying safe and warm during this winter storm. Hope y'all are doing the same. How about yourself?
I'm following the prompt. I'm staying inside and I'm being safe too during the winter storm. So
Oh yeah, I feel
prayers go
you.
out to everybody out there who who's having a hard time finding someplace warm to shack up. And yeah, man, I just hope everybody, makes it through. But we're here at the Red My
Yeah,
Block show, guys. We're back.
I actually saw a video from I want to say it was Montana, somewhere in Montana, where they showed this lady. She had held up like a fork of pasta or something, and it froze in midair. Like what? Like I don't get that. They said it was like negative. Isn't it negative 18 degrees up there or something like that? I was like, wow.
That's why.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Negative 18 is crazy.
Right. But yeah, y'all, you know how we like to start off with, with the show. We got the birthday shout out. So let's play the intro for the birthday shout outs.
Happy birthday, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Hey, yes, it is
Hey,
the
yeah.
birthday shout outs, y'all. We have a few to talk about today. Flo Millie. These are the couple that we didn't cover the other week. I don't think we covered them. I don't remember. But anyway, Flo Millie. Happy birthday, Flo Millie. Her birthday was January 9th. And she shares a birthday with Tusi, who I didn't even know has the same birthday with her. Shout out to Tusi as well. Ray J had a birthday on the 17th. Happy
Ray
birthday, Ray
J,
J. Little
happy
Scrappy.
birthday.
He had a birthday on the 19th. As well.
Oh,
Heavenly birthday to Mac Miller. He shares the same birthday. It's really cool to see who shares the same birthday. Cause I'm
yeah,
like,
that's crazy that all these people were born during the same time.
yeah. And then
Rest in power,
Zero,
Mac Miller.
right? Mac Miller,
Yeah.
yes, for sure. And then Texas legend Zero, his birthday was also the 19th. And I know he has some. He's working on some new music. He has some new heat coming for y'all. Blueface's birthday was earlier this week on the 20th. Happy birthday, Blueface, with your
Oh,
crazy
happy
self.
birthday.
And then Logic.
Crazy
Happy
motherfucker
birthday.
right there, man. Nuts.
Happy birthday, Logic. His birthday was on the 22nd. And then, can you say the last?
Logic.
I have a problem. I have a problem pronouncing the last name. I can't pronounce it. The last late great artist on there.
XXX.
Say it
Yeah,
again, please.
heavenly happy birthday to XXX Tentacion. He
Okay.
was born January 23rd. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
Because I have a hard time saying his name.
No.
Appreciate you.
No, I had to hear it pronounced myself a few times before I actually was able to pronounce it. That's a
Oh,
very
okay.
interesting name to come up with. I'm sure it's got all types of spiritual properties to it.
Yeah, pretty sure. But we have Oh yeah, that's your cue. I know we got some great congratulatory stories this week.
Some congratulations is popping off right now. Now, it's one thing to get yourself named after a street, but it's a whole nother thing when they naming whole days after you. That's right. Let's give a congratulations to Krystall Poppin. She's got her own day out there in El Paso on January 27th. Is now Krystall Poppin. Is it Krystall?
Krystall. It's Krystall. Krystall Poppin.
Krystall. January 27th is
going
to be Krystall Poppin. Yeah.
Right.
Krystall
Congratulations.
Gonna be poppin'.
Yes. I mean, it just passed, and I did see a video that she shared on her socials. She's really excited. You know, she had actually just came out. She had worked out with legendary boxer from El Paso just like a few weeks ago. And so now she has her own day. So that's what's up. And you know what? Is she from El Paso? Are you from El Paso, Krystall Poppin? I'm just thinking, is she from El Paso? I think, yeah, she is from El Paso.
Let me see.
My bad. I had a head, what you call it? A memory, like in my memory for a moment.
Brain fart. A brain fart.
I don't like to say that. I don't like to say that word. For my head. But yeah, she is from El Paso. Well, I was just thinking because sometimes rappers they'll get they'll get a day for a place that they're not from, but she is from there because I remember the boxer is also from there. So that's actually what made me remember that. So yeah. Congratulations, girl. She's really cool.
Congratulations.
I gotta go back to my notes. Switch back over. But
next
she,
up,
she's also
speaking of
I have it.
Like,
we got Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, let's get Krystall off really quickly. But Megan Thee Stallion, she's been doing her thing for a minute. But she actually has her own. She has the Dunkin' Donuts thing going on that we talked about, and then she also has the Popeyes restaurant that she just opened. They had the grand opening of that. And we have a video we'd like to play for y'all if you don't follow her and have not seen the video. So let's check out her video. This is right before the grand opening, like a week or so before.
Yes. When we came here, it was a hole in the ground. I don't want to go through everybody's name because it'll be here for like 3 hours. But everybody, as you know,
we can know their name. Oh, is your name P?
AP.
AP. Okay, everybody call me P. That's okay. Samir? Love Samir. Rick. Hey. What's your name, friend? Marquise. Okay. Latifah? Yes, Queen. Okay.
Jair. How you doing?
Yo. Fair camera.
Yeah. I'm Vegas. I think I was a sign name here, but the girl calls me LA.
This is gonna be the best experience for me. I hope it's gonna be a great experience for y'all because I'm gonna be coming up in here and I'm gonna be acting a fool and I'm gonna be trying to see what y'all got going on in here. I hope this is a fun job. I hope everybody's having a blast. This is the first Megan Thee Stallion Popeyes. I just want to lead with love. I want everybody to lead with kindness. That's my main thing. I don't like that mean shit. If you want to. Okay, so we coming to the back with the prep.
Yay! Everyone like.
Order up! Yeah! We got all hot boy chefs. Hot men.
Yeah, only two.
They say they about to cook some shit.
while I'm making the fillets, I'm gonna freestyle.
Please do this. This is epic.
In my apartment.
Okay.
Silver Nissan holder for you to drop your cigarette butts.
Superstars in this motherfucking Popeyes. Is this where the money resides?
Yes,
Yeah.
This is Meg's Popeyes, over-the-top guest services, what we do. What is the question?
The answer is yes. Unless it's fuck no.
Excuse me, I want to speak to the manager.
Bitch, wait. Hold on. How can I help you?
Need some chicken tenders.
Hot.
Make them hot. Make sure you get extra hot sauce. I need
5.
Give me 5 just in case. Frozen lemonade.
We got strawberry and mango?
Yeah, strawberry and mango.
What's your name, sir?
Kelly.
You bossy.
Okay, look.
What you want me to do?
How many tenders you have? 5. Okay.
5? This is the boss. Big boss Steve. Yeah. Excuse me.
The main man.
The main boss.
My right hand man.
Congratulations again to Megan Thee Stallion. That restaurant is open in Miami Beach, Florida, and you are muted, sir. But yeah,
I was
what do
just
you think about
noticing that as I thought that was awesome that she went around and learned everybody's name and really, spent some time in the store, not just being the face of the store, but also being a part of the very heartbeat that is the workforce.
Yeah,
Even if it was only for a few hours.
Oh yeah.
For her.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not the first time I've seen her be very down to earth, with people. She's been at different meet and greets and stuff, and she's always just very she's like approachable, and I like that about her. Because I think like her personality through her music, it doesn't appear that way. But then when you actually see her,
it does not.
She's actually interacting with people, she's definitely that way. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion.
Very sweet.
I have not tried that Dunkin' Donuts drink too that we talked about. Man, I need to go get one. And now it's so cold out there. I don't even want to go outside.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going outside right now. But shout out to her again. But I know that A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, I heard they were. Oh, well, I mean, he just released his album "Don't Be Dumb," so I know he's on the promo run for that. But
yeah, he's been spotted out in public a few times here, but what's really got the world by storm right now is the fact that he's going to be doing something with VR, with the VR. With the 360 VR and his new album coming out. But him and Rihanna were seen out getting seafood at a local restaurant out in Harlem, and people were just, trying to get autographs, and they were just trying to make their way to the car.
They're asking for money,
cracking jokes,
Yeah. We actually have a video of this, so y'all can just see what their life is like when they go on the streets.
Got it, bro. I'm so clean. I got it. You said back in that How you judge a nigga with the bang? Yo, wow. Yo, there you go. Whoa, love. That's this, brother. Brother. Oh, yeah. Back. You ready? Come here. Oh, y'all.
Rihanna, please tell me something. Just one.
Rihanna, please.
Rihanna, just one.
Rihanna,
you up.
it's only us two.
Just say it.
It's only us two, please.
What's up, bro? Thank you, Habibti.
We got you. We got you downtown.
Oh, downtown? You promised me.
Please,
we been going viral, we been going viral. What?
What's up, guys? John, you want this one? Yep. Where's Jorge?
So y'all got to see how it is for them when they go out in public. I mean, everybody's just following them and asking them all this stuff. You see camera lights flashing. I mean, what would you do in that scenario? Like, do you want to get to that level where they're just like, you can't barely go anywhere? Being an artist yourself, and you're muted. Okay.
I'm muted. Story of my life right now. They trying to mute me all the time. But I just be mushing people in the face. I'd be like, get out of my way. I'd be a very bad.
You'd be like, I don't even say the name.
Not one yet.
I want to say an artist's name that does that, but I can't say it. So. Okay. Would you really be like that, though?
No, but I'm really just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. You know, we'll find out when we get to that bridge. Honestly, he's got a new album coming out too called "Don't Be Dumb." It'll be out.
It's been out.
Oh, it's already out. It's already out.
Yeah,
it's already out.
He's on the
which means that the 360.
Somebody ain't heard it yet.
Which means that the 360. He'll for every track on this new album. So if you got you a VR, you know, you get a little extra experience right there. And I think that's really cool that he did it for every album. Like he's really stepping into the future, like the future. You know, that's art. That's art. I like that. That's Rocky saying, nah, you're not pressing play. You about to step inside my head with it. You know, we're really gonna get a. So I might have to go buy me a VR, man. I don't know. What'd you think of that? Do you think VR is the way of the future for albums?
I mean, I think that I think it's something that he tapped into that's really unique, and I think it is a good idea because people, you know, because he's reaching an audience that isn't always reached. There's some people, I actually know a couple people that like that takes up hours of their day just playing with their VR headset on different games and stuff. So the fact that he, you know, entered that space with them, and you got this beautiful imagery to accompany his album, I think that's awesome. His song does have 19 songs. It's 2 discs. Disc 2 actually only has 4 tracks on it, which I thought was really interesting. So most of the tracks are on disc 1, but it does have 2. He has a lot of features. Just to name a few, he has Doechii on it, Sauce Walka, Bossman D-Lo, Brent Fayez. He has a lot of people featured on the album. And so one of my favorite songs right now is actually Helicopter. I haven't heard the whole album yet, but I like Helicopter. But yeah, he's talking a little junk on there, you know. He had a Drake diss on there and some other stuff. But
snap. Drake
I've been watching his interviews. Unfortunately not right now. But yeah, that Harlem visit, I think that was really tight because he actually when he was on Breakfast Club, and shout out to them, I remember Charlamagne was telling him that, hey man, you gotta go to Harlem. Y'all gotta go on the streets of Harlem. And he, you know, they actually did it. So, because, you know, ASAP, I could see him, he's really trying to be a man of his word. And he is a man of his word. So I think that's really cool about him. And he is, I think, just because of the type of hip hop he makes, I think he tends to be underrated also. And this album, as I listen to some of the tracks on it, I do feel like, man, he's better than I thought he was. You know, that's how I'm feeling right now as I've been listening to the album.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice.
Yeah, I've always been an ASAP fan. I'm going to have to go check that joint out.
You've always been an ASAP fan, but didn't know the album was out? I don't believe that. Don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I know the album's out now. Let's live in the future. Let's live in the future like ASAP has taught us.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of the future, speaking of the past and the future coming together, 50 Cent and Jadakiss are doing a DMX podcast. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I did hear about it. it's going to be about the rise of DMX, like just his whole full life story, and the fact that he, has Jadakiss being the host of it. You already know it's gonna be fire, and I think,
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, there aren't many people that can probably even tell DMX's story to the great to the greatness that it is. So I think Jadakiss would be great to do that. I'm really looking forward to see how they do it. Like if it's just straight podcast, like talking, like like Jadakiss sent back in a chair, and then they playing clips of the DMX's life, clips as he talk. I don't know. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it. I mean, how you think they're gonna do it?
I think it's a perfect combo. I mean, you got 50 giving you the business and the survival side, and then Jada's gonna be coming at you, giving you the real street philosopher angle. DMX's story isn't just music, like you said. It's pain, faith, relapse, redemption, all of it. Like I think I've said it before, where I said that DMX is like what every rapper should kind of aspire to be. Like, in life, you should be growing through those things, and your art should change with you. And you really saw that when we watched DMX, go through his rise.
I agree.
Do you think You think podcasts like this one, the 50 Cent and Jadakiss DMX podcast is gonna be like the new hip hop documentary thing?
Documentary? I do. I think, because when a certain set of people do something, then a lot of other people start to hop on and try to do it too, with their different takes and flavors. So I do think it will become more of a thing. But, again, it really depends on how he does it, because now that some podcasts are going to Netflix, and he just had his some of his other work just recently published to Netflix. I wonder if it's going to be on Netflix or where it's going to be. I haven't really investigated or studied it much to know exactly where. If y'all know, people watching, thank y'all for tuning in. Let us know in the comments if you've heard more about it. But I've just heard, just the basic idea or concept of this. So we'll see, definitely. But I'm definitely going to be tuning in. That's for sure. But
hey, yeah.
BHM Pezzy, he's been trending this week too, because he's basically calling out his record label. And I know you're going to ask me. Anyway, let me tell the story. He's been calling out his record label because he feels like he's in a slave deal, which, quote unquote slave deal, because they're basically not wanting him to release any new music. And he feels like, hey, I've been doing my whole thing. I've been working hard in the studio. I've been putting in the work. You've been seeing the results. So what's up? Why can't I be releasing when I want to release? So that's been his quirk with his, and I said Pezzy. I'm sorry, I spelled it wrong. Pezzy. I apologize. We have it spelled here on the slide wrong. BHM Pezzy. I mean, I feel like that's one of those things where you have to like really read that fine print in the contract, because I'm pretty sure it might be in the contract. I think some artists probably tend to not look at the contract, and that's why there might be an issue going on. And
yeah,
I mean, what do you think in general about artists, once they get with the label and feeling like they can't release new music?
I think Pezzy deserves a clap. I mean, Pezzy. Whoops. Pezzy deserves a clap because he said what we were all thinking. He said it. The deal, it seems like a slave deal most of the times, because once you finish doing what you're supposed to be doing on the contract, all of a sudden now you gotta kind of like not, communicate with your audience anymore. You don't really have no control anymore over like when your when you get to drop stuff and stuff like that. He says he did everything they asked, music, work, results, and still feels stuck with no freedom, you know? So I feel like that's the part that artists don't talk about enough. You know, you can be buzzing, working nonstop, and still not own your own like stuff. My question is though, do you think my question is, do you think the industry is finally shifting towards artist control, or are we just starting to see the same stuff just with different marketing, like the same trap deal just with
The same trap deal with just with what you cut off at the end.
different marketing?
Same trap deal. Comparing to what?
Like you know how you know how he said, because compared to I guess like other labels that give the artist more freedom than what we're hearing Pezzy's going through.
Well, I think so.
Or do you think they just get better at marketing the same contract? Like they're just getting better at getting artists to believe, oh, you're gonna have creative freedom, when in actuality they end up really not.
Well, I will say that I think in general, before an artist signs a deal, they definitely, if they really are strong on that, like just say he was posting every single day, and I don't know how often he was releasing. Actually, let's check how often he was releasing music before, but just say they were on a schedule, they had their own schedule going, then they sign. You got to remember, labels, they have multiple artists, so they want to time things up properly. You know what I'm saying? So they have to, like, it's just like a regular, I wouldn't want to say job per se, but it's definitely, because most labels is, they're incorporated or LLC or whatever, but there is some type of structure. So they want structure. They're like, okay, we have this artist, this artist, this artist. This artist is gonna, even birthdays, they take into consideration all those things. Okay, they have a birthday, they like to drop typically on their birthday, but this artist, they like to drop on that same month, but it's not their birthday. So I think they kind of look at all that and shuffle things around. I just use birthday as an example, by the way, but it's definitely some type of schedule. So when the artist signs, they have to take that into account. Be like, oh man, I'm signing to this label that already has 100 artists. So I need to understand that I might not be able to, so they have to make sure they have that in their contract that, okay, since I'm going to be signing to this label and you're going to be helping me with this, but I still like to do this, then put a clause in there where you can at least drop on, just say YouTube whenever you want, so they're not totally controlling every single thing. So, but if he's talking about, and I didn't see the video, unfortunately, where he was talking about this, but if he's talking about like actually dropping like on all streaming platforms regularly, then should have negotiated a better contract. That's how I see that.
I mean, that's the hard truth on the Red My Fox show, coming from KeyIce.
Hard truth. I mean, it is though, unfortunately. So it be like that sometimes.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah. But shout out to him, I gotta check out some more of his music. He's out of Atlanta. Y'all make sure y'all check out BHM Pezzy, because I'm pretty sure if other things were in place with the label, then he probably wouldn't even be complaining about how often he dropped. I feel like there's other things going on too. You know what I'm saying? But
speaking of other things going on, Finesse2tymes had the internet in a chokehold. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
We always be having the internet in a chokehold, and I wish we had one of his videos out because he's crazy. I mean, Finesse2tymes. I saw all the videos, and we don't have any of them up right now, but we're going to talk about this because he was recently he was recently arrested along with his longtime girlfriend Shugga. They had some in the car, something illegal in the car, some type of substance, right? And so they both got arrested. He ended up getting out, I think, the next day, and she's still incarcerated right now. And so everybody, all his fans, they were like, why are you out and why is she not out? Like, what's going on? And they felt like he was being shady by her still being in there. But it turned out she had other charges. She had a federal charge that she didn't appear in court for, and she has to get extradited to handle that case. As of today, he bonded her out. But at the time, this was a little bit earlier in the week. She was still in jail while he was out, and so people were getting on him about that. But he ended up paying $30,000 to get her out. But when she was in there, though, he was he was crashing out when she was in there. He was like, "Man, don't y'all know I want her out? I need to eat. I can't even eat right now because Shugga ain't here." Why are you referring to eating with, I don't know, but anyway, he's extra anyway. But yeah, he's like, well, he couldn't even eat because his girlfriend was, locked up. But she's out now on bond, and they're going to be handling that case, But he was also trending for. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just commenting on what you were saying. I was saying like that's sweet though, like he ain't got his love with him. He can't eat. So much pain. That's not clout. That's real human pain right there.
Yeah, that's his stomach talking. I'm sure something else was talking. But he also was trending. He was also trending this week because he said he heard from the record label that there's a song that he sampled from Bone Thugs and Harmony, and he said he heard from the label that they were charging $40,000 to sample. And he was like, "What?" So I think he called out Busy Bone. Yeah, it was Busy Bone. He had called out Busy Bone about that. But I mean, and Bone, that's one of my groups. I'm Bone Thugs and Harmony fan for life. And I have to come to the defense on this and say, hey, $40K is not that much, actually, when you look at how many members are in the group. Come on. I mean, what'd you expect? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get a little cut of that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel on that. I mean, what you think about crazy. $40,000 for a sample from a group that's 6 members?
I mean, that's a pricey piece of nostalgia right there. So it's worth what it's worth. You know what I mean? You're not going to get that from everybody, so pay the ticket.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I mean, I agree too. Yeah.
You got to draw the line between.
I'm going to get 5. Well, I'm thinking about the DJ. Anyway,
40K between 6 members or 5 members? You said 5?
Yeah, 5 official members, yeah.
What was it?
You doing your math?
So 40 divided by 5.
8K?
Yeah, that's a pretty decent check.
Right. That's what I'm kind of feeling.
Nah, you're right though. It's like that is nostalgia though. Like, what you think? Like 100,000?
Huh?
What you think? Like 100,000 per member?
For what?
For the song.
It's just
for the.
Well, it's to clear the sample because they're gonna get royalties anyway. But they might not see. The thing is, they might not be getting that much royalties already each or something. So I'm thinking. I think it's fair. I think 40 is not bad for 5 members. I mean, that's assuming that all 5 members are going to even share, but I'm not sure about all that. But anyway, that's what Finesse2tymes was trending for this week.
In other news.
Yeah, I'll let you get the other news.
Oh, I'll get the other news. The other news is Jill Scott and Tyler Perry are trending right now because Jill Scott revealed something wild. During Why Did I Get Married? Y'all know the movie that she was in with that dude Mike that everybody hated. She said Tyler Perry had extras make fun of her while filming the airplane scene. Now, I couldn't remember the airplane scene, so if y'all remember, put it in the comment section. But she said she didn't know it was coming, and it felt like abuse. Like, they really, the extras were really insulting her, and she did not like it. So that's heavy, because sometimes comedy is only funny to the people laughing, not the one being laughed at. And it's a thin line between those two things.
I mean,
what did you think? Do you think? Yeah.
That was crazy, you know, because I saw the clip of the interview where she was talking to Angie Martinez about this. Shout out to Angie Martinez. And I was in shock. I didn't know that Tyler Perry would allow something like that on his set. And it makes me think differently about him, actually, because she said she didn't know they were going to do that. And I'm like, what? Now I could see if they had planned it, like, okay, to help you prepare for this role type of thing. But no, they knew, but she didn't know. But Tyler knew too, according to her. So that's my problem with it.
Yeah.
That's just wrong.
Do you think directors owe actors emotional safety? Like, even when the scene is supposed to be funny? You know, what if he was trying to get an authentic reaction out of her, you know?
Nah.
I'll play the devil's advocate.
She's an actress.
A little bit.
She's an actress. Let her get into her role herself. Don't let, don't be surprising her. Because that type of thing, to me, that's trauma. That's trauma. Like, you're igniting trauma. I mean, I'm still thinking about other actors that, after they did certain roles, they said they had to get therapy and stuff like that. I mean, that's not cool. It's not worth all that. I'm pretty sure they didn't pay her that much for her to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So.
True.
But, I mean, shout out to Jill Scott.
Hard facts once again.
Yeah, she has lots of new music. She had just dropped a single. She has a new album coming. But yeah, shout out to Jill Scott. I do want to talk about Jermaine Dupri too, though, because Jermaine Dupri, he was trending this week. What'd you say?
I was just piggybacking off of you saying congratulations to Jill Scott on the new album. You gotta love this delay. You gotta love it.
That's awesome.
We
got a ghetto delay.
We're just shoveling through it. Look, we're just shoveling.
I already know it's the storm. I already know, because it's a weird delay today. It's not even like, you can't even time it up. It's not even standard 2-3 seconds. It's like, what? Anyway, Jermaine Dupri was trending this week because he was talking about AI music artists. And so he was saying that he feels like singers will start getting treated better because they can actually sing compared to, this AI artist trend. He feels like they're going to be treated real good. But we have a clip from one of his videos where he was saying this. So check it out.
With all this AI shit, let the AI shit come. Right. What's about to happen is, if you really got talent and you can really sing, that shit going to be like a premium. In this time period that we about to go in, you're about to be treated the best you have ever been treated in your life. We about to see singers get treated like the Prince of Zamunda. Like, motherfuckers gonna be acting crazy when they see a motherfucker actually sing. Like Dondria, like motherfuckers who really can sing, they are really getting ready to be treated in a way that, like, a premium. That's the best space for music ever. We can already go into a space where music will really be treated like it's supposed to be treated. You can really, really sing. You can hear it in the crowd.
Yeah, so Jermaine Dupri, he feels like it's actually going to help real art, real human artists. And I kind of feel the same way because me and you had talked about this a while back. We had talked about like, what if people want the AI artists to perform, or what if they don't know they're an AI and are wondering when they're going to have a concert, and like, how are these labels going to be dealing with that? Like, are they going to get a hologram to perform? Don't get any ideas, or are they gonna like what are they gonna do? Have a cartoon, make a cartoon movie? But I don't know, clay figures.
Yeah, it's
But
like, don't steal my ideas. You give them ideas, Ice. You were giving them ideas.
they better give me
Giving them
royalty. I want
ideas.
royalty pay, you know what I'm saying? Give me that royalty. But yeah, I thought
Hey,
about that for sure.
cut you that check. Cut you that
Hmm.
smooth royalty check. No, I think you're onto it though. Like it's the especially with the whole like idea of concerts and seeing AI in concert. People don't even like it when they find out that their favorite artist is lip syncing. So I don't think I
Mm,
think I think it's gonna create a new avenue for listening to music and a new avenue for art, but I don't think it's going to overshadow the art that's already being created by the human hand. And if
right.
anything,
I
I
agree.
definitely
I
agree
definitely
with
agree.
Jermaine's with his perspective as far as authenticity is going to become priceless. Like it really is going to become, the human touch is going to become something that we genuinely sort of uphold to a higher standard than we used to, um my question to you though is, do you think AI will expose who's actually talented, or will it just flood the game even more?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that because I was just about to comment on that. I think that it will definitely expose who's really talented because, first of all, the AI artists that they're putting out there, they sound so good. They sound real good. Like, oh my goodness, they
Yeah, they sound
sound so
really good.
good. So when I think it's definitely
But
going to help the music industry push the real artists that are mainstream with the major labels even further. And like all the artists are trying to come up, if they're now, this is more of the singers. I wouldn't really say rappers because I think
mhm.
AI rappers, I would feel like you can kind of tell more because they're probably put in some something real weird, don't make no sense. It's like, oh, you can tell it's AI because it's just like, where'd that
Yeah.
come from? But with singers,
Mhm.
I think it's definitely going to do that for singers
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, the few AI songs that I've listened to,
Hmm.
um, there's a hauntingness about the voice that you can hear on all of them. There's something like soulless about it. Like you can hear like them trying to put emotion into their voice, if that make any kind of sense. Because I can hear the difference between an AI song
Hmm.
and a real person singing. Like there's some sort of octave missing. I don't know what it is, but the AI songs always sound computery. You can always kind of hear it. You can always kind of hear something off about it. So I
Yeah,
think Will I
yeah.
Am said it the best. It's only gonna get better. So if
Have you
it's
heard
that
this?
close to being better,
Hmm.
mhm. Oh,
Oh,
if it's
sorry.
that close to being better, then if it's that close to being better already, like I said, that difference I mentioned is very subtle. Like you got to have good ears to really tell that that's happening. But
Yeah.
if it's already that close to being authentic, then it's only a matter of time before the AI tool itself becomes an integrated part of our society. And we have to we have to start to think of how we're going to manage, rather than trying to hide under a rock.
True. And okay, let me ask you, since you said you can tell, did you hear the song? It's been trending on like a whole bunch of videos. The song is called God Don't Play About Me, and it's by Aria Blue, who's an AI artist. You think you've heard that
God don't
one?
play about.
Yeah, she go.
I don't think I heard.
You don't sing because I can't sing, but God don't play about me. But she does it in her higher octave. God don't play
I'll look
about
it up.
me. Okay, but yeah,
That's the
she's
thing,
like
like
really
even
blowing.
when you hear them though, when they
Uh-huh.
do go high, it's almost like a piece missing, and you can hear it. Like you can't put your finger on it, but like you can hear something just. I mean, I'm looking it up now. God don't play about me
Yeah,
because
if you want
everyone
to
I've
play it,
heard,
I have just a quick part of it. I don't know if she. Let me see. Hold on a second. I have it right here. Oh, I could play it actually. Let me go to the part. I'll play that little piece.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, let me go to the one part. Hold on. Can you hear it though?
Okay.
When I was doing it, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have been better if you hadn't told me though. Yeah, see, that's really good. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Whoever
That's
did
really,
hers,
really
right?
but
And
it's
I'm
just like
like,
something about it you can tell it's not coming out of a physical throat though. Like something about it you can tell. If I could tell you exactly what
yeah,
I
that was
mean,
published by
it's close to
DistroKid. So the person, let's see, artist detail. Yeah, they actually Ashley Campbell. Okay, so the real girl that made this AI is Ashley Campbell, Aria Blue. But yeah, that one's been trending. Some of my family members even shared it. I don't know if they know it's AI. I didn't say anything, but a lot of
do they
people
care?
are following this artist. Do they care?
Do they
I don't
care?
know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a lot of the people who are not connoisseurs of art, they don't
Uh,
necessarily care. They
that's
do not
that's
care.
true. That's very true. You're right. I mean, because sometimes, especially with the AI music, because I'm pretty sure that the girl that made this one, that she wrote the. I mean, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure she wrote a lot of those lyrics, if not all the lyrics. So some people they just
Mm,
don't have the right singer for whatever song they have. They can't sing. I mean,
yeah, but
if you're
that
looking
takes
at
the
just the lyrics,
jobs.
mhm,
That takes the jobs. That's such a shortcut because that used to be
mhm,
the way that you would connect with people. You would find the right person. You wouldn't just make the song and be like, "Oh, well, I got the song now."
right,
You will find that person who, could make that song come to life. That's what made it special. But now it's just going to be like, "Oh, I can't find somebody. Well, I'm going to just go make somebody." Like there's
well,
something
it's cheaper. I was
it's
even thinking about
cheaper. You
doing that.
see
I
what
was
I'm
like,
saying?
shoot, maybe I'll get me one because I'd be writing some songs. I can't find singers for the songs I
Oh,
write. All right, sure, maybe I
no.
do it too.
I don't know, man. I don't want to be stuck in the past. I do want to
Yeah.
move forward, but I
Mhm.
think there is a certain process that should be followed before we allow ourselves to just take the easy route. Because the AI is the
Yeah,
easy route. It's like using a calculator to figure out the math problem instead of doing the math problem and learning how to do math.
true,
You
true.
get what I'm saying?
And then the problem nobody's really talking about, except for us, saw Isaac Hayes, I think the third, Isaac Hayes the third, the founder of Fanbase. He was talking about the other AI artist, Zanaya Monet. He said he actually made one that was just like her. So that's another thing that people aren't talking about is that anybody can generate that voice. Because all you got to do
True.
is upload a song
Yeah.
with their voice and say, make me one. I'm going to use the same voice. So the artists
Yeah.
aren't even unique.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh,
Yep. So what is going to
that's deep.
happen then
It
is
goes so
we're
deep.
going to start trying to copyright those voices.
Which is what a lot of the real artists are kind of trying to do with their lawsuits because they're like, hey, this AI artist has I hear my voice in this AI artist because it's like, okay, how'd you get this voice?
Mhm.
Like, what songs trained this AI artist? They all train off of something. They don't just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're training off of stuff that already exists out there. Y'all, we could have a whole episode on
Mhm.
that, but on this AI stuff.
We
But
should,
yeah,
and we will. We
yeah,
should
I
and
think
we
we
will.
definitely will. Yeah.
Um,
So who we got up next?
speaking of artists, speaking of artists who whose voices were used for other things. Ha! Found it. See what I did there, y'all? Speaking of artists whose voices were used for other things, Mary J. Blige says she was offered Umbrella before Rihanna and turned it down
Really?
because she didn't think her fans would connect with it. Let that sink in. One song, one decision changes pop history forever. Like, I kind of compare this moment to the moment in history where Will Smith didn't take The Matrix and instead took Wild Wild West. And I just,
Mm.
it makes you kind of think, what's going through these artists' head when they find out how big of a decision they might have turned down. I know I would be I'd be a little like, dang, flap my trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah. And this actually reminds me of a clip. There's a trending clip of Mary J. Blige in the studio this week. I mean, just she wasn't in the studio this week. It's back in the day. It's from back in the day. But
Back in the
she was
day.
very particular. I know you're gonna do that. She was particular. She was very, very particular about how her voice sounded after they mastered it. After they mastered her track, she was like, "Y'all took out the oomph." Like, she couldn't really say what it was, but she couldn't describe it well in the video. But I knew what she was talking about because they played it on there and you could hear it. It was gone, but she was like, I think she said the street
The
in it or
soul.
something. Yeah, the soul, the street. There was something. So like Umbrella,
Funk.
that's not a Mary J track. That's not an MJB track because it don't
Think
got that
so?
soul in it. Yeah, not at all. She definitely wasn't gonna take that regardless, because that's not her. Um,
Interesting.
that was definitely more of like a pop. Like, how was she gonna really add so? Like, I've thought about it ever since I found out this story. I've thought about it in my head, and I was like, how would she have? I mean, I could hear her voice singing it, but for what they were
This is
trying to
what
do with
AI
that
is
song,
for
it
right here.
wouldn't happen.
This is what AI is
Well,
for. This is
no,
what
this
it's
is what AI
for
messes
us
up.
to be like. You saying this is what it messes up? I mean, we would be
Yeah.
able to hear right now. We would be able to hear what Umbrella sounds like through Mary J. Blige with an
Yeah,
AI prompt. It would be a
potentially.
good
Yeah,
science
we
experiment.
could.
It would be a
But
good science experiment. It wouldn't be something, you try to make some money off of, though. You know what I'm saying?
right. But I
Like,
mean, you
just for
still got to train it from
giggles.
something. Yeah. I really don't even see how people are even legally doing some of the stuff they're doing on there. But that's another story too. But it would definitely mess it up if
I
AI
had
was
another
added
question.
to this. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, what I mean is I just want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Like, it would be Mary J. Blige's AI creative voice
Oh yeah, I know what you're
with
saying.
the Umbrella lyrics.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I hear. Yeah.
But what song do you think someone else turned down that still haunts them? Like, what's another song you think? Have you heard that about anybody else?
Well, not really turned down. I see more stories about artists that wanted a song, but another big artist got the song. But I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. But I think for the most part, God works in mysterious ways. So for any time that happened, they just got to
Yep.
remember, hey, God was looking out for me for whatever reason, such and such, you know. So I think it all ended up going the way
Yeah.
it was supposed to go. But
Yeah.
yeah, shout out to Mary J.
Speaking of things
Blige.
going the way they're supposed to go. Speaking of things going the way they're supposed to go, Rocky again. He just announced a 42-date Don't Be Dumb World Tour coming up.
Yeah, he did.
That Rocky
ASAP
coming
Rocky, Don't Be Dumb World Tour.
on tour.
I think a lot of people, I see a lot of people say that that's a little bit too many dates for him.
42.
And I see them saying that mainly because of like his past music, but I think it's very aggressive. He does have 43.2 million followers on Spotify alone. He is in the top 100 of artists on Spotify. So I think he can pull it off. I don't think he can expect
Wow.
sold out, sold out seats in every, for every date. But I think he'll definitely have a good number because he appeals to like a really big audience. Like his music, you got the rock sound in there, the pop sound in there. So I really think that
True.
people will be surprised when they see him pull off some of these dates. And you never want to shoot nobody in the foot anyway. It had been a minute since he released an album. Definitely show him some love and give him some encouragement and support.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I feel about the 42 dates on there. But speaking of just
A$AP
announcements, yeah, shout out to him. But speaking of just announcements, period, NBA YoungBoy, who goes by the artist name of YoungBoy Never Broke Again, congratulations. He just became the most certified rapper with 126 RIA certified titles. And this was after he just released his album Slime Cry. So congratulations to NBA YoungBoy. Let's get the claps in there. Whoop. Hold on a second. Let's redo these claps here. There we go. There the clap. I had to hit the refresh button on the clap. This thing, when you
At least your connection is smooth,
True. But yeah, once you click the claps on here, y'all, just for people that may want, an account with StreamYard. Shout out to StreamYard, by the way. But you click any sound on here, it'll play it, and then if you stop it before it's done, it'll continue if you hit it later. So like earlier, we had clicked the claps already, so it's like at the end of the clap. So that's why you heard like just one clap. So you had to hit the refresh. But yeah, anyway, shout out to NBA YoungBoy.
I never hear claps. That's all I ever get to hear. The applause.
Yeah. But yeah, he was also the best rapper alive for 2025 for Complex Magazine, and he had a interview with them. I've been seeing clips from the interview. I didn't see the whole thing just continuously, but his interview is really interesting because people have been comparing him, or like during his tour, people had been comparing him to Michael Jackson. I don't even know where to get that from, but he was like. He dismissed that completely. He was like, "Nah, y'all going too far. Like, what are y'all talking about?" I mean,
you saw this video that he did, the diss video he made for the diss video that he made where he was dancing. He was definitely taking inspiration from Michael Jackson. So I can see why he probably wrote it off.
That was NLE Chopper. He didn't do that one. So yeah. It's okay. It's okay. But
was so confident.
Yeah. NBA YoungBoy, he's real chill. He just like when he was being interviewed, he just sits like he's shy and he's so quiet. It makes you wonder like how are you making this type of music and you're like that? But I guess he just plays his part when he does his music.
Yeah.
But yeah. Stop comparing him to Michael Jackson, y'all. But we're not going to talk about the other thing he said, which
Yeah,
I'm glad you
stop.
didn't see the interview because you would have brought it up.
Ridiculous.
He said something else that was real
Oh man,
controversial.
now I'm about to go watch the interview.
Yeah, you got to, because he said something that's real controversial in that's trending even more than what we just talked about. So y'all got to go check out the interview on Complex. For sure.
On who?
Complex
What was the
magazine.
Interview on Complex?
Yeah.
Oh, it was I got read.
Yeah. Well, there's a video interview clips also. They have that. But yeah. Also, we want to give a shout out to Max B. You know, he's been turning his life around ever since he got released from prison. Some weeks ago or a couple months now. But he had a sold out show at the Brooklyn Paramount. So right after he got, you know how rappers usually, if they've been in prison, they do a first day out song. He chose to do a first day out concert. It's not called first day out. I'm just using that. But he decided to do a concert. And so it was sold out in Brooklyn. And he performed one of his hits, Dead Sober. And people were going crazy. I saw clips of the videos. It was like, you know, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. And he currently has an album out with
they ran the energy all the way up. Huh?
Yeah, they did.
It's like the wave guy still got the city in a chokehold.
For Shizzly. But Kanye was...
In other news...
I know you heard about
Kanye is back again. Here's a wild one. Kanye has never gotten a publishing check for Through the Wire, even though he wrote and produced it. Isn't that crazy? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Crazy. That's super crazy. Yeah, I did hear about that. I was
or is it crazy?
Crazy. I like that.
Why?
T-shirts.
Crazy.
Okay.
Why hasn't he gotten a single check? Well, I'll tell you, because the writing credit legally belongs to the Shaka Khan sample creators. So that's the industry just saying you industry, but not money.
I mean, you know, each artist has their own criteria for samples. We just talked about how Bone, you know, allegedly wanted $40K for Finesse2tymes to sample their song. So Shaka Khan, her people, you know, producer. Well, this was the producer, right? In this case. Okay.
Yeah, this is the producer.
Yeah, Kanye wanted a split, but the producer refused that. Wow. Because you know what? Because he was Kanye.
What do you think?
This is wait, let me see. That's because that's when Kanye was first coming up. So they probably were like, we're not sure how this. Nah, they knew how the song was gonna do. That's why they didn't. That's why he said no split, because he already knew it was gonna blow up. They had heard it, so yeah. But I mean, I think that was really cool of Kanye to still use it though, even though he knew, because you know that's one of those things where he compared. He was like, okay, is it? He already knew he was going to come up. He had so many more hits. I think that's why he did it, because that helped boost him up. He was like, okay, well, they're still going to approve it, but with this condition on there. So knowing I'm not going to make nothing, I got hit after hit after. He had all these other hits, so he wasn't worried about it. That's interesting.
Well, in other news, Trey Songz is suing the City Police Department. Why you laughing at me? What I do?
Nothing.
I'm just trying to move the show along. You know?
Okay. We
spent enough time talking about the crazy situation.
Oh, he don't like
so now
Kanye,
we're about
y'all.
to talk about the Trey Songz.
Kanye hater.
Huh?
Kanye music hater.
That is not true. I was on his side. I even said I was on his side.
Nah, I'm playing.
Trey
Yeah.
Songz. Trey
What happened with
Songz,
Trey
y'all,
Songz?
is suing the Kansas City Police Department, saying he was wrongfully arrested and hit with excessive force at the AFC Championship game. That's the AFC is a football corporation, football league. It's a football league. Charges were dismissed. Now he wants damages for the physical, emotional, and career impact. What do you think? Do you think celebrities get targeted or protected more often than not?
Oh yeah, American Football Conference is AFC. Yeah, definitely get
That's what it
targeted
is.
more. Yeah, definitely. And I think, he has a history of certain things, but in this case, I don't think they knew who he was. I don't think they really knew who he was. But despite that, they profiled him. That's how I feel on that one. Now, again, we're talking about this incident here. We know he has a history of different incidents. I'm not talking about all that other
Man.
stuff. I'm just talking about this one incident right here with this opinion that I have. Definitely think it was just targeted for being a black man in America.
A black man in America.
But
America.
I know a lot of people are in support of him suing and, getting justice served as far as like getting money from the police department for doing that. This was in Kansas City, so I'm actually not surprised with it being there. But that's what happened with that one. And that we heard that through Angela Yee. Shout out to Angela Yee.
Shout out to
on
the
one of her posts. She's not with the Breakfast Club no more, but she is, doing her own thing. You got to keep up. Keep up.
I know Angela Yee has her own show and own podcast now. I do know that.
Okay, great. Okay, excellent.
I forgot that quick that she did leave. She did leave the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
But hey, I've been a fan since then. So she will always be a very important part. Or am I just trolling? Is trolling the new marketing strategy? I don't know. Messy corner alert. That's what time it is. We got Fivio and Latto and 21 Savage all in one headline.
You did you not see the picture? You just skipped the whole topic, but that's okay.
We talked about 50 Cent already. We talked about 50 Cent.
No, he has another one with
20 minutes ago.
Jadakiss. With Jadakiss. Are we not looking at the same notes?
The 50 Cent and Jadakiss and DMX, right?
We're out of order.
Oh,
my bad.
Everybody.
That's my bad, y'all. We're out of order. Whoa, what? I'm looking at the notes. Oh my goodness. My bad. That's my bad, y'all.
Yeah, we all the way down.
I could do that.
We 3 and out right now.
I don't even know what you have to bring up the next one because whatever I'm looking at the note I thought you were looking at, so you got to bring up the next one to make sure I'm not completely out of order. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, Fivio Foreign.
We 3 and out.
21 Savage.
Yeah, we 3 and out. This is one where Latto was joking that she hasn't smashed a rapper and would smash him, and then she was talking about Fivio, and Fivio shared the clip of that.
Yeah.
And 21 Savage, Fivio went live. I mean, 21 Savage. 21 Savage went live and checked Fivio. Fivio said he's not street tough and said he's not street tough. Latto later says she never smashed Fivio. She just said it to go viral. So now we got ego, internet, and clout soup all in one. How are you taking this?
Okay.
Trolling.
Let's kind of go in order how things happen because Fivio Foreign he started it. I'm pointing the finger at him. He started it. he basically he went on some podcast and he was questioning whether or not 21 Savage was like street, and he was basically saying he don't feel like 21 Savage is street. So that's how it initially started,
Yeah.
which is not in the notes. Apologize for that. But so
I
21
managed.
Savage, he initially so he went on a live, and actually I had hopped on that live for a slight moment until, you know how like when they first go live on Instagram, it'll come on and then sometimes it freezes, and so they close it out and come back. So that's what kind of happened. So he came back after that, and I didn't go back on after that to see it live what he was talking about. But apparently he was just he does this usual singing thing when he goes live, but he was trying to clear up also and address what Fivio had said, and it's like, basically, just discounting what Fivio was saying. But then Fivio, I guess he didn't like what was said, so that's when he shared the clip of Latto saying she hasn't F the rapper and then she would F him. But we have a clip of her freestyle. It was a freestyle. Let's play that clip real quick.
She said it,
know
y'all.
what he's talking about.
She really did say it.
Viral.
She didn't do it, but she said it.
Yeah.
Growing up, my favorite rapper was Gucci. I feel like they say it all. I got a bag and paid for my sister's tuition. I paid it off. I'm a boss, so my ex nigga laid them off. If I rap it, I wrote it, I made the calls. Who else do you know that came from a TV show, turned on the deal and still taking off? Real good, a bitch, I'm from Clayco. Birkin so big, 50 Draco. Bitch better find her somebody to play with, or I get a tuck like some Play-Doh. I make him slurp me Alfredo. He eat me out in a raincoat. Pussy like lean, I put him to sleep. He say, yo, shit cut with that K-roll. I don't gotta rap about sex, but this shit way too good not to brag on. I ain't even fuck a rap nigga yet, but if Fivio want to, then I ain't gon' pass on. Yeah, bitch, I get my Mac on. He ain't tricking, I skip him like bad songs. I just dropped 100 on jury during the pandemic, yeah, my money that long. I donated too, so don't mock me. They like outside of rap, what's your hobby? If shitting on bitch is a hobby. Insecure bitch that made her nigga block me. We 69 on Takashi. Different since he been not go tell nobody. I was just watching this cypher last year, now look at me now, only God can stop me.
Yeah, that was a tight freestyle. That was actually one of her best freestyles that I've heard. And I she did say it. She did say what he said that she said. However, she saw what he was talking about, and she saw that, and she ended up reposting it and saying that she never did. Like, she said she just did it for clout, to go viral or whatever. Which I get, because she name dropped a couple other rappers in there, so she was definitely doing that to go viral. But she never actually, had intimate relations with Fivio Foreign. And she even went further to show another clip where her and because she said she was trying to get a feature from Fivio at one point. This was in an interview. I don't remember what the interview, like who she was interviewing with, but she had said she was trying to get a feature from Fivio, and he let's put her picture up now actually, as we're talking about this one. But she said that he ditched meeting her to go meet with Lil TJ. And she was like, "What? How you gonna not meet with a bad B like me just to go meet with a Igga?" So
all it is.
Yeah, so she was
all it is.
She was just kind of clowning him
with the boys.
Right.
You want to go hang out with the boys.
She was basically clowning him for that. But anyway. That's what was going on, and it's actually still kind of going on. We'll see if Fivio, knowing him, he's in a mindset where he's probably going to come back and say something else about that. But I remember a couple weeks ago, he had actually said he was going to go into therapy about his he has an addiction problem, like a substance addiction problem, and he had recently announced that. That was like at the very beginning of this year. So I'm like, Fivio, stay focused on that. Don't be all, get out of this drama right here. Just stay focused on your journey of healing.
Stay out the rat trap.
Right.
Stay out the rat trap, brother.
Right. But last but not least, we got Drake. Drake is refusing to let go of his defamation lawsuit against UMG, and he's filed an appeal. He basically,
more free, Randy.
And what song was that from again?
All Me.
All Me.
That boy Drake said people got to start paying me for this. He said, y'all got to start paying me for this. And the court was like, we don't. We're throwing the case out. And then he comes back.
So he filed an appeal. We'll see how it comes out. I think that I still feel like he has a case. I know we talked about this several times, but I feel like he does have a case. I think it's the way they present it. The lawyers, the lawyers, they have to word it very specifically. Like if you miss one word that you should have said, then that's when they can just twist it up and say something. But you have a case if it's worded the right way. If it's not worded the right way, then no. They're going to just drop it again. But we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the judge is saying that they threw out... I got a new face today. Can y'all tell? The judge is saying that it's an opinion, while Drake's team is saying that no, that line in the song was stated like a fact. My whole thing is I'm just thinking, yo, if the judge is even saying you run the rap battle, then you won. Like, that's crazy. It's nice that he's obviously.
We're looking at whether or not there is a case or not. Okay.
He may have a case, but
y'all Kendrick fans, y'all still on that others. Y'all still on the y'all see. We
may have a case,
fans,
but he got
we can't talk to the Kendrick fans right now. We can't talk to you with. We can't talk to you rationally about this because y'all still are focused on who won. And I'm like I told you earlier, I think get a new judge that's more fair. And I think this can carry on.
Oh, you think the judge is a K-Dot fan?
Yes.
Is that what you think?
I bet you if they look up that judge's personal profiles, they probably have a video clip of them dancing to the dang song. Come on. Or using it in the background.
That would be so much salt in the wound. That's hilarious.
I think hilarious.
So. Cut to the judge on the Super Bowl hitting the moves. They're not like nah, but is this track? You think this track culture is crossing into legal territory now? You know, like is this gonna be all diss tracks now? Oh, you making me feel bad and look bad. Now I'm gonna sue you. Ain't that the point of a diss track? Is for me to make you feel bad and look bad.
Nah, but this is out of hand because I'd be on the lives he go on sometimes and I see the little comments. They're still saying, the PDF stuff. They're still saying that. And this has hurt. I feel like it has hurt his reputation. Because first of all, you out there saying stuff that's not true, but you got fans, like tons of people still saying that in the comments. You can't even have a healthy, clean live stream, really. I mean, you can if you don't look at the comments, but if you want to stay
exactly though, it's his choice.
If you stay looking in the comments,
he can turn the comments off.
You know he be in the comments everywhere though. That's just him. You know what I'm saying? So, he still be in the comments, but I don't know. But much love to Drake. I know he's been promoting his Iceman album with this Winter Storm. He actually made a big donation this past week as well, and he attributed the name. He made the donation under the name Iceman. So he's definitely still promoting this album. We don't know when it's going to drop, but I think it's a perfect time to drop it during the winter. You have a really short, narrow time when you can do it because J. Cole about to drop his on February 6th. So we'll see. I hope he don't try to
Yeah,
go
was
up
J. Cole's
right against J. Cole though, man. Huh? What'd you say?
I said J. Cole's album has been fun to
Right.
listen to.
Yeah, how you listen to it already? Don't come out till February 6th.
J. Cole's. Oh, well, I heard a
What?
song from it.
Oh, you mean the one song? Oh, okay. I thought you meant the whole thing. I was
Yeah.
about to say. Okay. But yeah,
I mean, I
y'all.
can't tell y'all that I do get exclusive drops
Yes,
from the
I'm sure
artists
you do.
themselves. I'm on first name basis. I know who Joshua Cole really is. So no, let me stop.
But we have a couple of new releases to talk about before we go. Let y'all get warmed up. Hopefully you've been warmed up while you've been listening to us today. But
Yeah,
Sammy,
man.
he
Hope you
has
ain't
some.
outside listening to us. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah. Sammy just dropped a
That's dedicated.
song called "Ode Alone." We placed it on one of our new playlists.
Okay.
It's called Emo Love. Make sure y'all check out that track.
Nice.
It's a real nice track. And there's a lot of
Check it out.
drops. That's one we want to highlight
Okay.
because we're always placing music over on HomeBase Radio. Make sure y'all check out homebaseradio.com for all the playlist information. And you can go to Spotify, just search HomeBase Radio there. Um, shoot, that's what we have for y'all today. Hopefully,
Yeah.
y'all
Final
get us.
thoughts on the subject matter, man. I'm gonna start trying to do a little final thought for y'all because I feel like we be talking about so much and there's a thread through all of it if we can find it. But mostly today's show really impacted me as far as like talking about AI and kind of like how that's gonna affect the industry. And it's gonna affect consumers and producers on both sides. So I think it's just gonna take um insightful eye and a very careful eye and a very careful ear as we move forward into this new age of technology, you know. And
I
in other
agree.
news too, and yeah. But what are your final thoughts as well?
My final thoughts
Anything
on
you
the
wanted
AI
to?
thing was something I actually just thought about as you were saying that was we haven't even taken into consideration whether or not because I mean AI is programmed by programmers, so they have a right to the royalties actually because they programmed the ability to have everybody be able to do this. So that's something that might come into play.
Mm.
It might already be in play in some of those Suno cases. I've seen some of the lawsuit stuff going on. But anyway,
Wow.
um, just for today, I mean, I really
Shout
don't have
outs.
too much. But shout outs, what?
Oh, shout outs to the people out there at Battlegrounds right now out there in Houston. They're having a dance battle out there, and just shout outs to everyone who's out there right now and doing their thing.
Oh
That's all the
wow.
final thoughts
Okay.
I had,
Shout
man.
out to them. Okay, that's what's up. Y'all, just again, eat your soup and noodles and stay healthy. I got two sick kids who've been taken care of all week, so I had a horrible week.
Oh,
But
oh
I was
no.
happy to be able to, care for my children. My children. But yeah,
Yeah,
y'all, stay
I
away,
hope
get those flu shots, you know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely knocking people out. Definitely get your flu shot. But have a great rest of the weekend, or try to, despite the weather, watch some good movies and stuff like that.
yeah,
If you have electricity.
yeah. I'm gonna try to.
But have a great one, y'all, and peace.